Oh, I just found this super amazing hard surface kind of design, right? With this button. Yeah, it's really nice to create in Plasticity. So I've created here this little test, right? And yeah, I just wanted to show it to you how to do that. So if you're completely new to Plasticity, you can go to the website, link in the description, and just download that for free, 30 days. And you can just follow along because everything is step by step. Let's do that. And I will create here a new file, and actually we will use the cube today, right? And also this is not a beginner tutorial. So if you still want to check out Plasticity, I have here a free course. It's like 4 hours. You learn all of the basics. So how to set it up, how the UI works, how the basics function works, everything super basic. And then later I will show you how you can create an Apple Watch completely from scratch, completely step by step as a beginner. So check out the free course, also description in the video below. But if you already have some experience, let's dive in. So, and also link in the description from that image. So first of all, it's a little bit here trickier kind of, because it's kind of on a corner, right? So it's not just on the edge, this really cool button here. So first of all, we have to cut here first, the shape here, the circle in the top, and then cut out here this rectangular shape kind of. And then we will remove some stuff and rebuild with what? With surface modeling, exactly. So let's go here to the top view, and let me put me to the right. So go to the top view, and first of all create here a center rectangle, and just create the center rectangle and drag here so it's so 45 degrees, so it's always staying a rectangle, right? With the same size. So confirm that, and now press G for move, and G again so you can move it freely, but press Control click and snap here to the edge. Okay, and now you can scale that as you like, so you can press S and S, so you can scale that uniformly. So yeah, let's just do something like that. And now, very important, we just want to imprint here this piece. So you select this rectangle and you press F and imprint. So always in the future, when I will say now imprint, I will just press Shift 1, but here press F and search for imprint. Right click, assign shortcut, you can put it to Shift 1. So imprint, and onto your cube here, right click, and you can hide this curve, select it and press H. And now we have just this little rectangle here at the top. And now within this rectangle, we have to place a circle. But now it's very simple because everything was rectangular. We can just select the center circle here. And you see now we can just snap it to the center and just drag that down and snap that to the edge. But because if you zoom in here, you have a little bit of a distance, right? So select the circle here and press SS to scale this again. And you just want to make it a little bit smaller, and you have something like that. And now we can see that this edge here is, it's just eyeballing, right? So obviously it's a concept, so it's just a lot of experimentation, but it's kind of in the circle. So if you would imagine here's a circle, it's kind of in the middle, maybe a bit to the left. But just to keep things simple, I will just go now to the top view and press 3 face mode, or you don't even have to select the face mode. But now again, a very important command is isoparam. So press F and search for isoparam. Again, I have it on Control R. And now just over the edge here, and just snap here to the middle. Okay, so something like that. And the same on that side. And I forgot to imprint this circle, but we can do this in a second. So yeah, also we just need in the middle again a line, right? Because it's symmetrical. So again, just isoparam. So I press Control R and press Tab. So you change the orientation. And so you just have it here again, a quarter. And now again you select the circle and again imprint, so search for imprint and onto your main face. Again, if this is everything too fast, you don't understand what's going on, definitely check out the free beginner introduction course, where I go much more in detail for especially beginners. So let's select our circle and press H. And now we have here some stuff ongoing, but it's actually what we want, because now we can select this face and select just this corner, and we can just drag that out in, right? Because we have this face here created and broken down with all of those edges here, so it's kind of a shape that we've created. And now you can just select this shape and just drag that down. Again, it's just eyeballing, so somewhere here. And we don't see in the image what how it looks at the bottom, but I think it looks good if you select the edge, press 2, select the edge, and just give it here a nice fillet. And if you press, so while you are in the fillet, if you press Shift and you select this face with your mouse, it will accordingly adjust this fillet to this face. So we have something like that. And now again in edge mode, select with shift click those two edges and again give them some fillets. And for now, something like that. And we can reorganize everything later. But for now, I think this looks pretty good. And now we have to do some interesting stuff here, because now I want to create here this shape which has like this thickness, right? So you can't just do like, I don't know, something like that or so, right? Because as you see here, our shape, it goes a little bit over this little edge. So again, we have to break down this whole surface into smaller pieces, and so create some edges, and then we will delete a lot of things and then rebuild it. And yeah, this is like full 100% control. It's like surface modeling technique, what I'm showing you here, right? And you can literally create any shape in this world with this technique. So select this face, Control R, isoparam command, and just give it here so you have approximately the same distance. Again, it's just eyeballing here right now. So something like that. Select this face, Control R, isoparam again, give it again here a nice edge. And now we have to create somewhere here an edge, because we will want to give it here kind of a fillet. So we will want to bridge those two edges. Follow along if it doesn't make sense right now for you. Because it's a little bit maybe complicated, but again, if you watch my tutorials, I always use the exact same techniques that I also explain like in my paid premium courses in much more depth, and you see you can create any subject with that. Helmet, cars, hard surface, But press 3, face mode, select this face, again isoparam, press tab, and give it somewhere here a nice edge. Because now if you press 2 edge mode, you can select this edge and this edge. And if you press F again and now bridge command, so put it on shift B, so bridge command, so shift B, bam. You see, you can now bridge that, and it will be this edge here with a nice G2 fillet. So right click, and the same on the other side, select this edge and this edge. Again, bridge command or shift B, so something like that. And that's fine. And we will imprint in a second everything. But obviously we also want like this nice shape here at the bottom, which kind of looks the same as what we have already, but somewhere here in the middle, right? So we have this kind of depth. And for that, I select again this face, again Control R isoparam, press tab to change the orientation, and I will do something like that. And no, maybe I want to bring it a little bit higher, so somewhere like here. And now we need again a control. So I know maybe it's super confusing for you right now, but just stick with me. Like, it will make everything sense when we do the magic. So yeah, give it here another distance. And because you see here, it's not just a circle, we have here kind of a straight line. We have to give here in the middle also one more line, Control R isoparam in the middle, and select now this edge and press O and just offset, press tab, so you offset both directions and just give it here a little bit of a thickness. And now we will do the same. So we will select this edge and this edge because we want here to give a nice curve. So select that and Shift B, bridge command. And whoops, where am I? So something like that. And the same for this piece and for this piece with shift click and Shift B, bridge command. So something like that, right? And now maybe you start already seeing that it comes, yeah, into place. And now, very simple, we just go to the right view and you select this curve and shift click this curve. And we just want to imprint that. So press again F and imprint onto our rectangle cube here and hide those curves for now. And now go to the left view or front view, whatever, yeah, front view, and select here the two curves. Again, Shift 1, imprint command, and select the cube, right click, and again hide those curves. So make sure you select the curves and not the edges, so something like that. And perfect. And what's now? Now comes the fun part. So I think everything is very fun, at least for me, for you too. Or if your brain is completely like cooking right now, leave me a like, because yeah. Okay, anyway. So select now in face mode all of those faces here, like those, and now Shift X, bam, just delete it, and you see we have an absolute perfect shape exactly as we want. So yeah, as you see here, we also have a little bit still of this edge as we have here. And now, yeah, we have to give this thickness here, but obviously you can't just select face mode all of those faces. So first of all, let's go to the object mode and just let's select this. So press escape, select this whole object, because we have all of those lines, we don't want them anymore. Press F and delete redundant topology, bam. And now everything is clean. And now again, you can't just press 3 face mode and select those faces and press F and do the thicken command, because yeah, you just get weird stuff. And even if you do it like one by one, you don't have this angle here, right? So we have to do it with what exactly? Surface modeling, the best surface modeling technique in plasticity that I always teach, especially in my paid courses, which you can, by the way, always check out also on my shop page, course in the description, or link in the description. So we want now to, yeah, create here thickness, and we will do this by creating here a line, and go to the top view and just snap here to your edge, so to this point here, and just snap it and create here a little bit of a distance, right click. And now in the 3D view, we have to guess now a little bit and just eyeball it a little bit. And I just want to press 1 because then I can select this point. And now with G, you can just adjust it a little bit, and you will need this in a second. But I just want to bring it, yeah, maybe a little bit down. But again, we have to see. And now comes the magic part. Edge mode, select this edge, shift, 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 and shift, and shift. Just the first half, and duplicate it with Shift D, because now you just have the edge and the curve. And now you can take this line and press F and sweep it around this curve, right? So now you see it's exactly, so you have to play around with the angle, but it's what I want. And now we have to do the same here for the top, but here you see it's a little bit, yeah, more steep. So I will take the same line and press 1 and select the point and press G and bring it a little bit more down and do the same. Just select this edge and Shift D to duplicate, and now select this line and again F and search for sweep around that, and perfect. So now we can delete all the lines or curves. So just select them, press X to delete them, like that. And yeah, now you see we have a little thing here. And again, surface modeling, no problem, because we can just select 3 face mode and select those 2 faces, delete them. And now we can just like connect this in a much better, smooth, perfect way. So press 4 first and select all of the surfaces and press J to join them. And now again we have to bridge it first, because if you just, so we kind of close this hole kind of. So press 2, select this edge and this edge, Shift B, bridge command, and here for now G2 is fine. And the same for the other side, select this edge and this edge, Shift B, bridge command, something like that. You can also play G1 and press D and play a little bit with the tension. So this is okay. And now very simple, you can just select those edges, press L for loft, tap tap, so it's G0, and shift click, so it's just 100% everything connected. The same here, select this and this, L, and oops, not working, so select this and this, press L, tap tap, shift and shift, okay, delete the curve, delete this curve, press 4 for object mode, select everything again, and press J. And this looks honestly very, very nice. And yeah, maybe the proportions are obviously not right if I just do it as so quick. But now we just want to add the button, and you can go to the top view, and we can just create again a center circle and snap it here in the middle, and just snap to this edge. And it should be like that. If the circle is somewhere down below, so just press G, so you can just adjust it here. But I can now press 3 face mode and just drag that down a little bit and remove the curve, press 3 face mode, and I can now just adjust everything a little bit. And I can press E for extrude, give it here a little bit of an angle. So again, now it's just playing around, having some fun. And let's make the ribs super easy. I will select this, or I just want to cut this whole object in 2. So I will go to the front view, just create one massive long line. So like that, which is, yeah, like straight. And now with G and G again, I just want here a little bit of a distance. So as we have here, and now press C and cut into your cylinder. So yeah, you can delete the line, and in object mode, you see you have now these 2 separate pieces. So you can select the piece here below and press the dot, so it's isolated. And now you can go to the top and zoom in a little bit and create here a center rectangle. Just snap to the middle and just give it here yeah, some shape. So it does not work it, so something like that. And with G, just bring it here to the outside. Zoom in, press B for fillet, and let's give it here a nice little fillet. Okay. And now we just want to array everything around, so select the curve, and here radial array around the middle. Select, yeah, like maybe a little bit less. So like something like 70. Okay. So all of the curves are selected. Don't press anything, but just press C for cut and cut into your yeah, cylinder. Right click and just wait a little bit. It's calculating. So it just took a little while. So just wait. And now while everything is selected, just press X, because then all the curves and all the cutted bodies will be removed. And you can now also just go here to the front view, press 2 and select from right to left all edges. And if you want, you can give them here a nice tiny little fillet. So you really have to zoom in. So you see you give everywhere nice little fillet, zoom out, deselect the object, press point again. So you bring everything back and you have something like that. And now it's just a matter of adding details and having some fun. So you can give here those two edges a nice fillet, then also give this whole edge a nice little fillet, and also this one, but you have to be a little bit, yeah, just see what works. So something like that. And if you like that and you want to learn much more about plasticity and surface modeling, again, check out my course page. I have absolutely incredible courses where you can learn how to model a car, all sorts of products, professional designs, motorcycles, power tools, helmets. I have also amazing bundles with big discount codes, and yeah, you can here see also amazing results from our students and reviews, and you know how that works. So you can just check out first link in the description or the pinned comment. You find all of the links. And yeah, I hope you liked that. So leave me a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.